loved, loved the show Penny Dreadful on Showtime when it was originally on air. It was cut short after about after three short seasons, but I just really enjoyed it while it was on. It had really high production values, which I always enjoy, and it had horror elements, but it was really, quite sophisticated based on a lot of literary elements. It was very much sleek, the definition of style over substance, but I just loved it. As a literature major for my bachelor's degree, I was, I loved all the literary references. I feel like it did the best version of the Frankenstein story I've ever seen. Like, I haven't seen a movie version that was as good. So that said, they're doing this reboot, and I got excited to hear about it. I was especially excited to hear that it was going to have Natalie Dormer in the cast, who I've really enjoyed in a number of things, including obviously Game of Thrones, Picnic at Hanging Rock, and even the Hunger Games films. I felt like she was good there in the last two. But, she's not a substitute for Eva Green. I feel like Eva Green is a stronger actress. I'm a little skeptical because they've changed the setting to 1937 LA, which to me, I feel like the Victorian setting was a ton of the charm of Penny Dreadful. But we'll see. I'm kind of surprised they're bringing this back, considering how low the ratings were for that show and how expensive it was. But we'll see.
Detective Mishner, Detective Vega.
So what gets us up so goddamn?
Yeah, I don't like this setting.
Look at the homicide.
Take our heart, we take yours.
This is our home. We will fight for it.
Well, it looks expensive. It's kind of reminding me of The Terror Season 2.
All mankind's needs to become the monster he truly is
Ooh.
is being told he can.
Wow. She's wearing some outfits.
And when this world has burned, there will be no one. No one but you and me, sister.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely watch it, and if you're interested in hearing my reviews of it, please subscribe so that you'll see them right away when they come out. I'm sure I'll probably put those out on Monday, the day after it airs, which I assume will be on Sundays, because that's usually when Showtime airs their shows. I'm not a fan of the setting, though, and I have to question, where are the literary characters going to be? I just don't think there were any real iconic characters that could be in this show. And for just the abundance of iconic and literary characters that were in the original version of this show, the original iteration. I mean, you had Dorian Gray, you had Frankenstein, you had Van Helsing, you had Dracula. I mean, you had, so many characters. Jessica Van Ives. I mean, and to me, the cast looks okay, but you don't have anyone of the caliber of Timothy Dalton and Eva Green. I just don't see anyone there like that. Nathan Lane's a good actor. I like Natalie Dormer. I think her character looks intriguing. I think they're definitely trying to make her like Vanessa Ives. And Rory Kinnear, who's returning to this version because he actually played Frankenstein's monster in the other version of this show. So that's all to the good. I mean, the creator is John Logan. I really liked a lot of the things he did in the first 3 seasons. I'm kind of having a hard time knowing how to describe this show because they're kind of Penny Dreadful City of Angels. Is it like a new show, or are they calling it like Penny Dreadful Season 4, But, he's had quite a career writing scripts, including Gladiator, The Last Samurai, which I thought was a fantastic movie, although it's probably not okay to like it anymore. It's probably considered a white savior movie. The Aviator, Skyfall, Spectre, Hugo. So, he's written a lot of pretty decent things. Hopefully they keep the episode count low, and hopefully they have a decent story I really don't know what the backdrop for this is. Like, I can tell there's going to be a lot of racial tensions, which is kind of why it reminded me of The Terror Season 2, where I feel like the thing is, I don't mind exploring and examining those themes, but I feel like when I'm in a story to be entertained, I just don't want to have everything make me feel bad. And, when you're getting constantly into the racial tensions, I feel like a lot of the time that just ends up making you not be entertained, just makes you feel bad, like, oh, I'm sorry that I'm not there to stop the people from being mean to you. But those are just my thoughts. What do you think? Do you like the change of setting? How do you feel about Natalie Dormer as the lead? Do you think that the lack of literary characters is going to be a problem? Did you like the original series on Showtime? Are you excited to see it back, or are you going to sit this one out because it's not in Victorian England? Let me know in the comments, and if you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, and please give me a like if you like this video. Thank you.